welcome to the Made It Through Monday show, guys. Glad you made it out here tonight. I am so happy. Our countdown working. I just want to bet with Julie. She's giving me the snake eye in the chat over there. There was. Pete, you saw that, didn't you? I saw that. Welcome, guys. Glad to have you here for the Made It Through Monday live stream. I'm here to make your Monday a little bit better. You can make mine better. All right, this is what you can do for me. You can share. You can like, hi, Pete. I see y'all saying hello out there. Check in from wherever you're watching from. We'll get to all those requests and calls to action for you as soon as I get done with this first song. All right, little Morgan Wallen for you out of the gate. Girl, I'm my best friends, and so are we. The whole town's rooting for us like the whole team. Most likely to settle down, plant a few roots real deep and watch them grow. We can't stop this big world from spinning. It's your bright lights call. Don't blame you for packing up. Your victory bags are packed up, ready to go. I still want you to know I love you more than California sunset, more than a beer when you ain't 21 yet, more than a Sunday morning Lord turning some poor lost soul fan. Hallelujah bound. I love you more than the feeling when the bass hits the hook, when a guy gets the girl at the end of the book. So baby, this might be the last time I get to lay you down, 'cause I can't love you more than my hometown. Hey, Pete Archibald, thanks for saying hi on YouTube over there. I appreciate it, buddy. I ain't the runaway kind, I can't change that. My heart's stuck on these streets like the train tracks. The city lights ain't the same black. Ain't that a mad, not shame, and to think that, 'cause I love you more than California sunset, more than a beer when you ain't 21 yet, more than a Sunday morning Lord turning some poor lost soul. Hey Russ, hallelujah bound. I love you more than a feeling when the bass hits a hook, when a guy gets a girl at the end of the book. Maybe this might be the last time I get to lay you down, 'cause I can't love you more than my hometown. Hey Tawana, good to see you over there on YouTube with the alias name. Thanks for saying hi. You got a wild in your eye that I just wasn't born with. I'm a same gas station, cup of coffee in the morning. Need a house on the hill, girl, not hit 'em. So hang on to these words, them avenues help you forget 'em. I love you more than a California sunset, more than a beer when you ain't 21 yet, more than a Sunday morning Lord turning some poor lost soul fat. Hallelujah bound. I love you more than a feeling when a bass hits a hook, when a guy gets a girl at the end of the book. But honey, that ain't us, so I guess I'll see you around, 'cause I can't love you more than my hometown. Love you more than my hometown. I can't love you more than my hometown. Hey guys, welcome to the Made It Through Monday show. I tell you what, I love it. We got people watching on YouTube and watching on Facebook. Thanks for saying hi. My chat, I'm going to have to we're going to have to figure this out. Manually get up here and go back and say hi to everybody. I'm going to say real quick hi to David Yule over from Aberdeen, Scotland, or for Wyatt all the way from South Haven, Michigan. Bad Betty's out there saying hi to everybody. Just want to welcome you. Robert Millis from El Paso, Texas is joining us out there. Donna and Larry Davis from the west side of Indianapolis. Tim Barker all the way up in Lafayette. We've got people watching all over. Do me a favor, if you are watching this, check in. Let me know where you're at. Let me know where you're watching from. I did it this week. All right, I'm gonna check in right now. Let me know, especially if you're out of state, where you're watching from. Oh, come on, Facebook. So I go back to this, and then there he is. Okay, I know which side. There I am. Okay. So I'm going to check in. I'm going to check in from Heritage Lake. I hope you guys will check in. Look at that. Like or love, like, and share. And check in, that's for sure. So I'm tapping in Heritage Lake. This guy is talking to me here. I'm going to turn him down. All right. Got that out there. Now it's my favorite time. Okay, my favorite time is it's sharing time. You see what the sign says? It's real easy. I'm going to share to 2 of my groups out there. I ask that you guys make sure and check in, but now it's time to share. So I'm going to hit to my 2 of my favorite places I like to share real quick, and we'll get right back to the show. There is the live bulletin board, which I always love to share too. And where's my Kappa Sig brothers? There they are. I've shared to 2 different groups. Will you guys share for me? I hope you will. I tell you what, it's going to be easier, I think, for me to take a look at my chat right here. Hey, Kelly. Kelly's back in Speedway. She checked in from New Orleans last week. That's great. Stan Large is watching with us, and Jeannie Rogers. Pete Arkamo. Jamie heard her down in Sarasota, Florida. That's awesome. Thank you guys for checking in. Thank you guys for sharing. I'm going to get on to the next song, and we'll talk some more. I'm going to look real quick in the questions out there. I said hi to Sandy Sailor's watching with us out there. Hi, Sandy. Hey, Russ Baum out there. Good to see. Hey, Russ's show. Usually at noon. Make sure and check out Russ Baum. He does a great job. High energy folk rock. Folk energy. That's what you get when you get Russ Baum shows. That's for sure. Marianne Davis is out there with us. Marianne must have been one of the first ones in. I love it what Facebook does to you. It tells you really quick. It says, back at the very top of the thread, it says Marianne Davis and Larry Davis. Then it says, and 18 others. So if you were wherever you guys, if you were the first 2 or the last 2, that's Facebook recognizes you. And the other 18, I don't know who you are until later on in the show. So make sure and say hi to everybody. Check in. You've shared. Man, I can't keep up with the chat, so I better just go on to the next song. Is that all right with you guys? You know, it was Mother's Day. Did everybody have a happy Mother's Day out there? I hope you did. I did. I know Mother's Day can be a mixed blessing for a lot of you folks out there. Some of you got to celebrate with your mom. I buzzed down to French Lick on Sunday afternoon. But I know a lot of you, it's kind of a bittersweet holiday. So I wanted to definitely do Missing Mama for you. Some of you are familiar with this. We did a video a few years ago. Wrote this song with my good buddy Stan Webb, and we wrote it about his wife's mother, Viola. And it was her last, the song's about her last minutes on earth and how the family was kind of holding hands and just singing Alan Jackson's gospel album together with her. And Stan's wife, Viola, leaned over to her mama and whispered in her ear, says, "Mama, it's okay. We done said goodbye. We done said our prayers. Just go ahead and walk into those bright white lights." And Viola shared some of that story with me, and it's like, whoo. So I had enough to get a song started, and I brought it to Stan and was sharing with him. He goes, "We got to finish this song for Viola." So Viola Webb, if you're out there listening tonight, this song is, we wrote it for you. But it's for all you that have lost your mamas out there. And our hearts go out to you. And a little song called Missing Mama. Precious memories, how they linger, how they satisfy my soul. Alan Jackson was playing on the boombox. The room was full of family holding hands. Mama's heart was beating. She hadn't left, but she was tasting the promised land. Hey, Stan Large, how you doing, buddy? Viola whispered, "Mama, just keep walking into that bright white light you're almost on." That's awesome out there. We said our prayers and said goodbye. Go on now, we'll be fine down here alone. That's when I started missing Mama. That first second she was gone, I never knew how much I need her. Till I was standing there alone. My heart's as heavy as a toy box, with lots of childhood memories. I guess I'll always miss my mama. like my mama's missing me. Three times last week I dialed half her number, and each time tears came splashing off the phone. It's been 3 months of Sundays since a preacher preached and laid flowers on her stone. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that comment, lady. Last night I dreamed I saw Mama walking with Jesus in the garden all alone. I know she's better off with him. I can't find a faith moving on. Yeah, I'm still missing Mama. Like that first second she was gone, I never knew how much I need her. Hey, Pam and Tony over there on YouTube. Till I was standing there alone. My heart's as heavy as a toy box. Lots of childhood memories. Hey, Dancing Larry, how you doing, buddy? I guess I'll always miss my mama, like my mama's missing me. I guess I'll always miss my mama, and I know mama's missing me. Precious memories, how they linger, how they satisfy my soul. Thank you guys for all the great comments right in the middle of that song out there. I appreciate it. Hey, do me a favor. If you are on YouTube, make sure and ring the bell. If you tap the bell while you're on YouTube, and I think you might have to be signed in to do that. So I hope you signed in on your YouTube. Make sure and leave some comments on YouTube for me, but make sure and tap the bell. Subscribe to the John Stevens Jr. Music channel. I would love that. I'm going to jump back here in the chat. Gail's out there saying hi to Bad Betty. Jenny Lee Smith, our winner from last week for our drawing. And looky here. There's a reason why we ask you to share, because we give away prizes and gifts, all right? So make sure when you share out there that you type "I shared" in the comments, in the chat out there, so I can find you. Because some of you have your privacy settings set to where only your friends see you. And when you share on Facebook, that way it don't tell me. So make sure you type "I shared," all right? Or change your privacy settings. Either way, make sure and type "I shared," and I'll be able to add your name into this list for next week. All right. So we're gonna get that. But Jenny Lee Smith was last week's winner. She wanted to hear some George Strait, which I think I'm about ready to play for her right now, and then she wanted to hear some Florida Georgia Line. So we're gonna do both of her requests, and she's also won something else, and I'll tell you about that when I tell you about the prizes here later. Let me catch up on that. I saw that Karen Clark out there was watching from YouTube and also from Facebook. Thank you out there. Hi, Denise. Good to see you out there. Jeff Albert, play something tropical for. Are you watching in Cancun? I saw Minnie post a picture. Are you training for the canoe trip? Are you trying to say Cancun is more fun than Sugar Creek? Come on, Alfie. Alfie's gonna be my canoeing partner here in a couple of weeks. He must be training down in Cancun. Must be rough. Must be rough. All right. Just looking out there. Jennifer, did we have a good time celebrating your party? Jennifer Mass Fruits on Saturday night did a private event over at Sugar Mill Lake Campground at the governor's residence. We did a live show at the governor's residence. It was a great time. Celebrated Jennifer's birthday. And yes, for those of you that have been to a John Stevens show, whenever I sing happy birthday to someone, we make sure they have to do something. They have to come up on stage and do something special. Jennifer kept the tradition going. Should have been at the party. We can't tell you what it was, but it was awesome, Jennifer. We love you. Thank you for doing that. All right, I'm going to get on to the next song. See, Chris checked in out there. All right, Alfie. Well, check. He's already checked in from Cancun. That's awesome. All right, well, let's get to the next song, because this is if I'm reading my notes correctly. There they are. There they are. Capo on the first fret. This was for Jenny Lee Smith. She wanted to hear a little George Strait. She wanted to hear a little Amarillo by Morning by specific request. Uh-oh, I'm still in detuning. Hang on. That could have been trouble. I mean, I could have found my way around, but it would have been let's do it like this. Seems like Monday nights after weekends of shows, and especially after an outside show on Saturday, get your new strings. It takes them a little while to get in place here. So. It's always that B string in it. Oh, it left me again. Hang on. Ooh. Mercy, mercy. If we're gonna sing a George Strait song, we gotta sing it pretty, right? Flash for me. Boy, something. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it without capo. How about that? I got a renegade B string here. All right, Jenny, here's your song, girl. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. When that sun sets high in that old Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. I lost my wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. Hey, I'll be looking for eight when they pull that gate. Lord, I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. Thank you, Jenny. I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's calling me. Amarillo keeps calling me. Hey, Kathy Lacey, watching all the way from Shelbyville, Indiana tonight. Thank you for checking in out there. Jenny Lee Smith, thank you for that George Strait request. You can't go wrong when you got a little George Strait out there. Tammy Spalding Ellis is joining us. Thank you, Tammy. Her and Jennifer have a little chit chat going out there. Oh, love this song, My Oldest Daughter. Hey, can you pull that? There it is. Oh, there it is. See, hey, I want to read this real quick. My oldest daughter and I cranked this out on a road trip when we entered Amarillo, Texas. What a great memory. Thanks for sharing that, Kelly. And I want you all to do me a favor. Would you all say hi to Julie Schultz Corey out there? She is the one operating all the buttons and pulling up your comments and making that happen and putting the titles of the songs and things out there. So would you all say hi to Julie out there? And Julie, thanks for doing what you do out there. And I'm just so excited that the countdown worked. Did I mention that? Did I mention I want to bet? Oh, you should. I should bring her in when she does that. She's making faces at me. Can you believe that? She's making faces at me. Well, maybe I shouldn't bring her around for that. I told her I would never do that intentionally. It could be an accident. Hey, Judy Beck Fritz, I see her jumped out there. Jumped into the chat. Very good. All right. That's a great story, Kelly. That's a great story. All right. You know what? It's that time. It's that time. We're going to talk about last week's shows. Last week, you guys were awesome. You were awesome. We had 1,700 views. Our views were down a little bit. We still had 1,700. That's great. And we had 96 shares. You guys are the bomb. Make sure and share out there and type I shared in the. We're going to have a little sharing little encore here in just a minute. But we have 96 shares. Thank you all for doing that. Like I said, I know we always have a bunch of multiple offenders. Some of you shared on multiple pages, multiple times. You tag your friends. Hey, and one thing, do something crazy for me this week. And I don't know if you can do it while you're watching, but keep this in mind. When this is over with, you know you can share it after it's over with because most of our views come after the video is over with. But do something crazy. You know when you hit share it, it asks you where you want to share it. You want to share it to a group? You want to share it to a page? You can share it to your story too. Did you know that? Share it to your story. I just thought that was interesting. So all kinds of places you could share out there. All right. I feel like I've lost myself on my notes. Yeah, we had the check-ins. We had that many, and we had some international check-ins. That's where we're at. And Susan Colclough, is that how you would say? Susan Colclough from the United Kingdom checked in. Susan, thank you for doing that. And our regular, one of our favorites, I don't know if I've seen him out there yet tonight, David Yule from Aberdeen, Scotland. Hi, David. Looky there. There they are. So if anybody sees David out there and sees Susan, tell them hello and welcome across the big pond out there. Glad to have you out there. Okay, we had people check in from South Haven, Michigan, Wadsworth, Ohio, right, Jerry Tony, and NOLA, New Orleans, Louisiana. That was my friend Kelly out there that we were just talking about. And my favorite, Saltville, Virginia, birthplace of the Salt Mountain Girl, Brenda Blakey out there. So thank you guys for checking in out of state. And then we had people check in for the metropolises of Danville, Brownsburg, Crawfordsville, Fishers, Lafayette, the Checkerboard Bar. I don't know if it's a tavern. It's just called the Checkerboard in Lafayette. Diana was streaming us up there. Lebanon, Whitestown, Roachdale, Mechanicsburg, Newtown, the Ridge in French Lick, and the Valley in French Lick, up the hill, down the hill. Indy West Side, Chapel Hill, right, Pete? And Big City near East Side. Thank you all for checking in. Thank you guys. Look at there, Julie's got them all up there for you. So thank you guys for checking in wherever you're at. I hope you did it again tonight. Since I covered that, it's time to get on to the next song. After this song, I'm going to recognize our virtual tippers from last week. You know, there's a way for you to say thank you if you'd like to out there. It's in the post. If you're Venmo or PayPal or Zelle or whatever, we'll talk more about that after this song. But I'm going to do a little Jason Aldean for you. We're going to check the tuning though, that's for sure, because it's getting happy on me. It's that crazy B string. You guys remember this song? Little Jason Aldean. I've been thinking about you all day, baby. What you say, I pick you up after work, slide over, slip out to the outskirts of town. Got a blanket and a feel of comfort. little something to knock off the edge. It's supposed to be a little cool tonight. Looks like I'll be holding you tight. That's right, girl. About a mile up 4-Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. Park a truck and we take off running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a million stars, sound of steel and old boxcars. Thought of you's driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train. I hope it's gonna be a long walk. You're real lucky it's moving slow. Wouldn't mind if it lasted all night, lying next to you on this hillside. Come on, girl, let's go. About a mile up 4-Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. Park a truck and you take off running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a billion stars, sound of steel and old boxcars. Thought of you's driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train. About a mile up 4-Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. Park a truck and we take off running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a billion stars, sound of steel and old boxcars. Thought of you's driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train. 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 Oh, little Jason Aldean out there. I see a lot of you great comments out there. I appreciate that. Hey, there's Susan. Hi, Susan. How are you? Watching from Indianapolis. Good to see you out there. I see the chats coming. Hey, question. I have a question for everybody in the chat. Did you all, when you saw the StreamYard post, all right, did you select the box to get a reminder? All right. If you did, say yes. And how many of you people got reminders? Okay. I'd be very, very interested in knowing that. Facebook always does things differently. We are broadcasting with StreamYard, just to Facebook. So, but when what I do is I post with my, make this simple for you to understand, okay, is I post and broadcast from StreamYard to Facebook and YouTube, all right? But I created an event on Facebook, but Facebook only let me invite a handful of you all. So I couldn't get invites out to all you likers and all you sharers out there. So the way we work around that is that when I put the post out, and I'm gonna try to get the post out on Fridays, maybe even Saturdays, but earlier than just Sunday, okay? But when you see the StreamYard event posted, there's a box that says, get reminder. If you click that box, I'm interested. Look at that, Robert Millis all the way out in El Paso says, yes, he got the reminder. So maybe that's the way we can work around this Facebook thing out there. So like I said, when I post next Friday that the show's gonna be for following next Monday, right? Make sure and click that box and we see if we can make sure and get you all reminded out there. But we go live. For those of you that have joined us in the middle of this, but again, my name is John Stevens Jr. And we go live each and every Monday night. Welcome to the Made It Through Monday live stream. We try to sing some songs that you guys request, and you guys have sent me. You guys throw in the chat out there, and some of my own songs, some of your favorite covers out there. So we are welcoming you. Glad to have you with us. And if you see somebody new out there, say hi to them, guys. We got a friendly bunch here, that's for sure. And after this, I'm done talking. I got to get to singing. Send me your request. Send me the songs you would like me to play out there. I might not see them as we go live here, but I will see them when I go back. I try to answer all your questions and your comments out there. And right now, we're, like I told you, as soon as I got done with that song, we were going to tell you who our virtual tippers were. So our virtual tippers last week were ones that were Pete Arkamo and Julie Schultz. Corey, thank you guys for doing that. We've put a post up there in this daggone broadcast where you can go to Venmo or PayPal. You can also go to my website and leave a tip if you would like to say thank you. And there's a Zelle and there's a Cash App. Try to make as many ways possible for you to do it. So if you'd like to say thank you, whether it's $5 or whether it's $25, I appreciate each and every dollar and each and every thank you out there. And I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me on Monday nights. But again, I want to give a shout out to Pete Arkamo and Julie Schultz Corey for hitting that virtual tip jar. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's easy. It's easy. So we're glad you guys are out there watching. Let me look at the chat. I'm just curious to see it. And I asked Julie how it was doing on hers. So let's see. Now see, this is good because I got Donna Davis's Good Evening Janet Stevens, and that's what I got showing here. So my phone and my chat window are staying pretty close. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I see Jennifer out there saying hi to friends. Thank you, Jennifer. DJ Spears is watching. Hi, DJ. I haven't seen you forever. It's been a long time. Tammy Spalding's out there saying hi to different friends. Excuse me. There's our buddy David Yo saying rest in peace, Dennis Waterman. Our sympathies goes out for Dennis. And Robert got the reminder. All right, guys. Well, let's get on to the next song. Let's get on to the next song. So I'm done with that one. After this song, I'm going to recognize our virtual sharers. They weren't virtual. I guess you were shared. But we're going to make a list and name all the sharers from last week. But, you know, this week, what was it, yesterday, Friday? Mickey Gilley passed away, didn't he? Remember that? Did y'all catch that news? I always like this song. So we're going to do a little Mickey Gilley in honor of Mickey Gilley out there. This song was from the Urban Cowboys, if you remember. Or Mickey Gilley's version. It's an older song, but Mickey Gilley did a version of it. Beautiful tune called Stand By Me. When the night has come Stevens out there says, rest in peace, and then that was a nice little ticker that Julie had put out there. Yeah, Mickey Gilly, boy, what a memory. I remember doing this song. I'm just going to do the chorus. All the girls all get prettier at closing time. You know they all begin to look like movie stars. All the girls all get prettier at closing time. And when the chain starts taking place, it puts a glow on every face of a fallen angel to the Backstreet Boys. Oh yeah, wasn't some way that Mickey Gilly and Jerry Lee Lewis, weren't they kind of connected family-wise or married into something? I don't know, but I always loved that kind of that honky-tonk piano that both those guys did. That was pretty awesome. Look at over. Oh yeah, I hit it, John. Gail saying hi to Jennifer out there. Michael Stevens has joined us from Crawfordsville. All right. We're just going right through the show. It's time to recognize our shares. Now, where'd your comment go? I lost it, Dewana. Oh, there it is. Now I have to go watch Urban Cowboy, thanks to John Stevens. Be careful with my suggestions out there, Dewana. You know, I wouldn't want to lead you astray out there. Of course, I don't think I could lead you astray. You'd probably lead me astray. But anyway, we'll be talking soon. All right? Love Dewana. She helps me with my musicians, friends, all my musical equipment and orders and things. And Dewana, you're the best out there. You are the best. Hey, let's recognize last week's sharers, okay? Last week's sharers' names are in this hat right here, okay? They shared the video, and what we're going to do is read their names off. So if one thing here, we can only put so many characters in a ticker, so your name will be on the screen, okay, if we got you in there. So just watch for it. We'll run them a couple of times, okay? But last week, people that shared were Lena Means, Kara McGill, Janet Stevens, Jennifer Master. There's those names. That's awesome. Christy Cruz, Tracy K. Nesbitt Pipes, Brene Davis Dale, Donna Davis, Becky Knowles Cummings, Mike Westerfield, Kenny Knowles, Brenda Davis, Brian Mills, Gail McGillan, Kim Thompson, Peg Heck Barton, Bob Cruz, Michelle Pitts, Karen Clark, Michael Stevens, John Thrasher, Belinda Blakey, David Yule, Pete Arkamo, and Julie Schultz. Now, Julie reminded me, I could have forgot your names. I really try not to. I forgot their two names, so it happens sometimes. You guys will send me, usually I have anywhere between 400 and 600 comments, which I love. I appreciate you guys doing that. But sometimes my eyes get crossed looking through it, and I write down where you shared from and sometimes I forget. So I apologize. If Pete and Julie, I apologize, but we did get your name on the list. Those people's names are right here. And after this song, all right, we're going to draw their names out. Now, tell you what we're going to do real quick, too. For next week, I'm going to ask you guys if you'd like to share again. I'm going to share to one more group out there. You can share as many times as you like. So I'm going to share one more time, and you guys might be sharing in some of my groups out there, but I'm going to share in the Indianapolis live music scene right there. So if you guys would share, make sure if you missed it the first time around, type shared in the daggone chat, and we will get you on the list for the next week's prizes, all right? Oh boy, we're on to this next song, aren't we? I guess we are. We're on Billy Boy Spidell. I wrote a song about Billy. It's going to be on the new album. Really happy with it. Really proud of the song. And Billy and I were friends, lifetime friends. Met in school and played some baseball together. And when I moved to Nashville the very first time, Billy decided that we should have a garage sale. And I put that up there, and I don't need that. I need the words to the song, Silly Boy. Even though this is my song, and it's on the new album, it's a recitation, so I've never written a recitation in my life. Do you know what a recitation is? It's kind of like a spoken song, except for in places in the chorus. But it's got a little truth in it. Oh, we are in trouble tonight. You see what that is? That is the end of the tape. Now I'm really going to have to get creative, aren't I? Well, I can do it. I can do it. On this song, because I know most of the words. So anyway, for my buddy Billy Moore Spidell, since I do this with a capo, key of D, capo on the first fret. But we actually did have a garage sale, and we actually did have a keg at that garage sale. But I said, well, it ought to help our traffic a little bit. So, Miss Billy, and want to make sure I include this song on the album. It's called Garage Sale. Well, me and Billy Boy sure made a lot of noise back in our day. We were young, we were dumb, full of crazy, we were fools. I could tell you some stories make your mama blush. One or two you wouldn't even believe that were true. While I played and sang in the bars, he'd always work on my car. He only charged me a few beers and some songs on my guitar. We're just like two brothers singing songs, couple wannabe country stars. Then I decided I needed to move to Nashville. I was almost 23 years old. Billy Boy said, I think you're right, Johnny, I'm gonna miss you. We both know you need to go. Then he said, you're gonna need some extra money want to stay and chase your dreams. He said, why don't we have us a garage sale? I got some old stuff you can have, and you can sell some of your things. Then he said, I got this brilliant idea. It kind of scared me, if you want to know the truth. He said it'll be like a free lemonade stand, even better than a free kissing booth. So when I showed up on that Saturday morning, much to my surprise and my delight, there was a pony king in the corner with a sign that read, drink and shop as long as you'd like. Now every time I see a garage sale, I think of you and smile. We never made a lot of money that day, scored extra points for a redneck style. Now you're gone and all these memories are like 1,000 shooting stars. I'll never forget our garage sale and all your love that's in my heart. Now Billy Boy loved the Lord with all his heart, but he fought demons just like you and me. He'd stumble and fall and get back up, but there never was a doubt in my mind. He always believed. I can see him right now up there with Jesus, listening and learning more truth. And like he always thought of everyone else first, I bet he's praying for me and you. Now every time I see a garage sale, I think of you and smile. We never made a lot of money that day, scored extra points for a redneck style. Now you're gone and all these memories are like 1,000 shooting stars. I'll never forget our garage sale and all the love that's in my heart. I'll never forget our garage sale and all your love that's in my heart. Sure miss you, Billy. Oh yeah, me and Billy Boy, we had some good times. Good man, Miss Billy, sure do. Can't wait for you to hear that on the new album. Hey, speaking of the new album, I got an email right before the show that my graphic artist said, yeah, we can have this ready to go by the end of the week. So once we get the final artwork approved, which we're down to just kind of making sure the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted and the spaces again, everything is just right. And we'll be able to announce, I would think really by next Monday, we'll be able to announce exactly when our first single, Still Little Sugar, is going to be out. So super excited about that. And I'm going to check the chat real quick here. Thank you, Jenny Lee Smith. Yeah, we'll sure miss Billy Boy. And I can't wait for you to hear the album because Tim Wright, it was just me and Tim that basically played on it, except I forget, yeah, Keith Claghorn actually jumped in and played a little harmonica on it too, and Tim played. It's really funny how the processes work in the studio. Tim played just a beautiful part, and I said, oh man, after we listened to it, it's like, there needs to be something else played, and there needs to be another note added to this. So Keith, who was producing on that part of the session, said, I can play harmonica for that one note. So had dual harmonicas on that song. But Tim Wright did a great job playing dobro and steel guitar on that. Just I can't wait for you to hear. Garage Sale, one of my favorites. Never written, probably won't ever write I won't never say never, but I had no desire or no thought process of starting out about writing a recitation, but that one sure turned out that way. Hey, David Maxwell jumped in. David's usually working, so he's kind of multitasking, working and on break catching our show. So very cool. All right, Jenny Lee Smith was last week's winner. We got to figure out who this week's winner is going to be, right? So before I play Jenny's song, I looked at my notes saying I'm supposed to be drawing somebody. So again for this week, all right? Again this week. The winner, whose ever name comes out of here, all right, whose ever name comes out of here, gets to pick 2 songs, and you will also receive, I will be sending you in the mail a discount coupon for a private party. Uh-oh, I did it again. Somebody's name popped out. I did it before Julie said, John, you're not going to the names out, but I got it this time. So the winner gets to pick 2 songs for next week's show, and you'll get a $50 discount coupon to have me come to your house and do a private event. Would you guys like to have a private event? And what we should, I don't think we would have got cell service where we were at Sugar Mill Lake, but boy, that would have been fun to be live on Sugar Mill Lake on Saturday night. But let's see who this week's winner is going to be, okay? These names are in here because last week they shared the video and they typed I shared in the chat. So if you'd like to be in next week's drawing, make sure and share the video and type I shared in this week's chat. You'll be in next week. Okay, with that said, I'm tossing, I'm dropping. And I got the winner right now. I got 2, I'm down to 1. Here it is. I don't know who it is. Looky there, soon to be married, Mr. Brian Mills. Brian Mills might have been a winner before, I don't know, but Brian, you win again tonight, all right? Brian gets to pick 2 songs. And Brian, I owe you a message anyway because he talked about doing a private party. So Brian, you will be getting that $50 discount to have a private party for a John Stevens show too. So thank you all for joining in. Congratulations, Brian. Well, everybody in the chat say congratulations, Brian. I love it when you do that. I love it when you do that. But it's on to Jenny's song now. I think I can do this song without the words. I don't know. We are about to find out. There's one part of that bridge that I haven't sang for a while, so. I was surprised that she wanted to mention George Strait and Florida Georgia Line in the same sentence, but she did. She did. Always liked this song, but I refused. I don't know. I refused to learn this song like for the first 8 months that it come out. Because I just couldn't make myself say, I can't imagine walking up to a girl saying, hey, baby, you a song. I get what it's about. I get it. All right, but sometimes the language and the vocabulary just keeps going down and down and down. But it's a pretty fun song. You ready? Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. Oh, when I first saw her, that bikini top on her, she was popping right out of the South Georgia water. Said, oh good Lord, she had them long tan legs, couldn't help myself, so I walked up and said, baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise down a back road, blowing stop signs to the middle of every little small town with you. I got a brand new Chevy with a lift kit, look a hell of a lot better with you up in it. Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. I think Jenny's dancing out there. She was sipping on Southern, singing Marshall Tucker. We were falling in love in the heartbeat of summer. She hopped right up in the back of my truck, said, fire it up, let's go get this thing stuck. Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise down a back road, blowing stop signs to the middle of every little small town with you. We got a brand new Chevy with a lift kit, sure look a hell of a lot better with you up in it. Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. Hey, when that summer sun fell to its knees, I looked at her, she looked at me, and I turned on those KC lights and we drove all night. Her and I, yeah, it felt so right, just her and I. So I put her in park, grabbed my guitar, struck a couple chords straight from the heart. Girl, you got the beat in this chest here bumping. Hell, I can't get you out of my head. Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise down a back road, blowing stop sign through the middle of every little small town with you. You got a brand new Chevy with a lift kit, sure look a hell of a lot better with you up in it. Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. Jenny says she's just a country girl, but she still like to go out and cruise. Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. Jenny, thanks so much for throwing your request at me. I appreciate it. Glad to work them in for you. I see David Yule's throwing that knock 3 times on the ceiling song. Yeah, that was Tony, Orlando, and Dawn, I believe, was it? Yeah, I think we've sung that song on this show before. We can do it again. Keep those requests coming to me. I do appreciate it, and we'll work that in again one of these days, David. I promise you. I promise you. I'm looking for my list here. If I sing that, then I'm just going to go off my show set list here. Look in the chat real quick. Except there's some part in here I was going to tell you about my shows, and maybe this is it. All right. Thank you. That's weird. But okay. You guys are having some like secret conversations in here. What's Larry Davis saying? I said I raised it again. Okay, I see David Yule and Larry Davis. David's always getting everybody to raise the glass out there. Hey, do me a favor too. If Faye is out there in the chat, it's her birthday today. We will make sure and say happy birthday to Faye if somebody sees her out there. Lafayette Faye. I forget what Faye's last. Is it Coy? I think it is. I'm not sure. But I looked on Facebook and I saw it was her birthday today. So we're going to sing a little Baby I've Fallen for You. Here's a song requested by Julie Shaw. She's been requesting this song. And she dances with Pete on this all the time. It's like I start into this. And there she goes. There she goes. But this is the song that's going to be on the album too, that Brian and Karen Merrills danced to. Got engaged to this song. They met at a John Stevens show. They got engaged at a John Stevens show. I'm bringing a John Stevens show to their wedding reception. Coming up here June the 18th, and you all are invited. Everybody is invited. Zionsville American Legion. But BYOB, want something to drink, bring your own. Little song called Baby, I've Fallen for You. Baby, I know you'll be home, snuggled on the couch with your blanket on, just a chillin' after another long day. Your heart and mind are racing, going places, asking what I see in you. Am I just playing? And you wonder if I'm gonna stay. Wish you could see what's in my heart, down deep in what used to be the darkest part. 'Cause baby, I'm falling for you. You're my breath of spring, you're my everything. I saw in your dream I never knew. You're a song that came out of the blue. Gonna keep holding on and standing strong. 'Cause baby, I'm falling for you. I can hear you from here, son. I know it's kinda hard to roll with me, knowing everything and how you used to be. But I promise those days are all gone. 'Cause I've been sitting, baby, where you sitting, and I know it's tough when you start to get doubts and fears. Makes it hard to hold on. I'm gonna tell you this tonight. You're the one I want next to me for the rest of my life. 'Cause baby, I'm falling for you. You're my breath of spring, you're my everything. A dream I never knew. You're the words of a rhyme that ring true. I wanna be your man, make you understand that baby, I'm falling for you. Cause baby, I'm falling for you. You're my breath of spring, you're my everything. A dream I never knew. You're a song that came out of the blue. Gonna keep holding on and standing strong. And baby, I'm falling for you. I'm falling for you. I'm falling for you. Oh, I'm falling for you. Julie Schultz, Corey, thank you for requesting that song. Thank you for the nice comment out there. I know that's been one of your favorites for a long, long time. Glad you enjoy that. Look at there, Pam Short is wishing Faye a happy birthday. I haven't seen Faye yet. Have y'all seen Faye in the chat? Anybody see Faye? Faye, if you're out there, raise your hand so we can sing happy birthday to you. Thank you, Brenda Lee. I appreciate that. Somebody's got a forename like that. I got to make sure and say two of them doing it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Whole bunch. Well, I taped over here because I think there was another announcement that we had. I know what it was. And but see, I did it perfectly. We're going to talk about this week's shows. You guys come and join me every Monday night here for the Made It Through Monday show. And like I said, make sure if you see the post on Friday afternoons, click the little button that gets you a reminder so you notified us every Monday night at 8 o'clock right here from the John Stevens Jr. Music page or from the John Stevens Jr. Music YouTube channel. A lot of you are watching out there from YouTube. Thank you. Make sure that you're following my channel and make sure that you're subscribed to it. And leave me some comments over there. I would love that. And share it with your friends over there on YouTube. I appreciate that. But the show's coming up this week. The next 2 weeks are like, I need to talk to my scheduler because it's like, it's crazy. So, Thursday night, we will be down in Jasper for a 7:30 show at JR's Bar, one of my favorite places to play down there with Michael Beck and Brandy Moose and all the crew down there in Jasper. Friday night, I'll be back up here in Danville at the Kickstand Bar and Grill, early 7:30 show. Saturday night, for all my Boone County 11 friends, there's a fundraiser at the Eagles in Lebanon for Riley Hospital that I'll be performing at. So come on out. It's open to the public. Come see me there. And then Sunday evening at 7 o'clock, I will be at the Checkerboard. You got me saying the Checkered Flag Tavern on the southwest side of Indianapolis. For a 6 o'clock show. After you've been out riding your bikes all day long, got some wind therapy, come on out to the Checkered Flag Tavern. I'll be doing a 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock show there. And then we start our Monday show again. So that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We do our Monday show. Then Tuesday I'm at Clues Brews. Thursday, I might be off the hook because our local is down for 2 weeks, but I'm trying to get someplace else. I got a couple of things working, so I may have a break. But then we go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday again because our Sunday show will be back at the 36 Saloon. So the easiest thing for you guys to do to remember is all this is to get signed up on my email. All right, you can go to my website at JohnStevensJrMusic.com, and I imagine Julia throw you a link up here. But go to the website. And there's a place you get right there on the landing page. You can sign up and get your email entered. Or you can go right there to that JohnStevensJrMusic.com page. And there's the email. Can you pull the website up there for you? Is the website up there, Julie? If you go to the website, there's a place for you to sign up on the email for you. But that's my email right there. But to get signed up on the email newsletter, you need to go to the website at JohnStevensJrMusic.com. And my schedule's always posted there so you can find that. But I think, like I said, we got so many shows coming up here in the next couple of weeks. I got to go check to make sure where I'm going to be. Let's move on to the next song. It says a capo on the second fret. This is remember the Eli Young Band? One of the great groups. And I'm sure they're out there still making a living. Writing songs. I'm going to pull this over here. Because I think I know the words to it, but we're going to find out. I can read them down here if I get lost. It's called Crazy Girl. Baby, why you wanna cry? You really ought to know that I just have to walk away sometimes. Gonna have a fight or two. Gonna be me and you. Changing my mind, crazy girl, don't you know that I love you? And I never dream of going nowhere. Silly woman, come here, let me hold you. If I told you later, I love you like crazy girl. Probably just fade away. Without you, I'd lose my mind. I was living life all wrong before you ever came along. The smartest thing I ever did was make you all mine. Crazy girl, don't you know that I love you? I never dream of going nowhere. Silly woman, come here. girl, a crazy girl. Crazy girl. Just a little Eli Young for you guys out there. I have got 11 songs worked on my list for you today. I know a bunch of you have sent me some more. I'm trying to see my... This is a little bit different. I got the lights in my eyes. We're a little bit past our 1 hour time, aren't we? We're ready for song number 10, though. We would have been normally ending right here. Joanna Bivens sent me a request to do some jazz last week. Naomi Judd passed away, and Becky Knowles Cummins also asked for this song. So we sing a little Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Tell me about the good old days. Oh, sometimes it feels like this world's gone crazy. Grandpa, tell me about the right and wrong, when the love between right and wrong didn't seem so easy. Did lovers really fall in love to stay? Stand beside each other, come what may? Was a promise really something people kept, not just something they would say? Did families really bow their heads to pray? Did daddies never really go away? Whoa, whoa, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. I bet you Grandpa did tell you some wonderful stories, Orphan. Hi, Carol Brown, thanks for joining us tonight. And yes, Dewana, it is quite the tragedy, no doubt. Hey, everything is changing fast. Oh, they call it progress, but I just don't know. Grandpa, take a look into the past. Oh, and paint me a picture. It's a great song, isn't it, Susan? Of long ago. Did lovers really fall in love to stay? Stand beside each other, come what may? Was a promise really something people kept, not just something they would say? Then forget that families really bow their heads to pray. The daddies never really go away. Whoa, whoa, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Whoa, whoa, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Joanna and Becky, thanks for that request, and rest in peace, Naomi Judd. No doubt. They made some beautiful music, didn't they? They sure did. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Now, here's some of my dilemma, all right, is that I read your chat and I try to remember the words of the songs, and then I'm reading and it's like, oh, John, where you at in the song? So Every now and then I'll get off on one of them side roads when I'm singing to you, but I know y'all still love me and you still hang around with me even when I do that. So I appreciate all your comments. I will read them all. I will get to them all. But I'm taking one for me because I had a request for 2 weeks in a row, and I can't remember whether, because I can't read my writing, whether it was Jody Brown, which I think it was Jody, or Judy Brown. Now, Judy's a friend, I think, of Orpha's up in South Haven, Michigan. And then Jody Brown was with us too, and she requested a think. So whether it is for Judy Brown or if it's for Jody Brown, I didn't want to go back through all the 500 comments and see if I could find it. So I'm going to cover both the bases. This song is for you, for Jody. You can call me Jody. You can call me Judy. My last name's Brown. And I like to hear Little Willie Nelson, Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. We're going to finish this song and say goodbye. So thank you for being out there. Make sure and share. Make sure and check in. And make sure next week hit the set reminder so you can be right here with us at 8 o'clock when we do it again, all right? Little Willie Nelson classic for you. In the twilight glow I see her, blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. There you are, Becky. Good to see you out there tonight. Love is like a dying ember, only memories remain. Good night, Miss Donna. Through the ages, I'll remember. Blue eyes cry in the rain. My mama's saying night, John Boy from down on the ridge. Everybody say good night, Janet Stevens. Give you some homework there, Mom. And when someday we'll meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand in a land that knows no parting. Hey, thanks, Pete. I appreciate that. Blue eyes cry in the rain. Good night, David Yield. Thanks for joining us over in Scotland, my friend. Blue eyes crying in the rain. I say good night, Tracy. Good night, Kara. Good night, Bob Cruz. You guys are all saying good night. Thank you guys for hanging out there. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Brenda Blakey. Thank you, Marianne Davis. Thank you guys for taking time to be out with me on Monday night. I'm going to get this last song, and I'm going to hang around just for a little bit if you guys are still out there. Send me your requests. Don't forget to share. Make sure and check in. If you're on YouTube, make sure and subscribe. Ring the bell. And we will see you next Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Turn out the lights. Party's over. They say that all good things must end. Turn out those lights. The party's over. We'll see you next Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and we'll do it all again. Say goodnight, John Boy. Appreciate you guys out there. I saw a question. Where did it go? I'm going to get on my phone because I can't reach that one up there. Karen, did you ask me a question? I think you did. Just a look. I'm going to go down this way. Jenny Lee Smith, just a little country girl, she says. Michelle Pitts is saying hi to Gail. Uh-oh. I think I'm behind on this. I'm gonna back out of this and see if I can get down there. I saw Carrie had a question or something. I'm gonna try to get back in. Well, I don't know. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. Glad you like that song. Thank you, Peg. Hey, was Faye around out there, Peg? I didn't see her in the chat. I saw on Facebook it was her birthday, but tell her we were thinking about her. And if she'd been in here, we'd have sang happy birthday to her. All right. Miss you guys. Hey, I'll be up in Lafayette at the end of the month, or next month, I guess it is, isn't it? Yeah, I can't remember. I got to look at my schedule at JohnStevensJrMusic.com. All right, make sure you guys go there so you can get signed up on the email list. All right. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. It's already what time is it? It's 9:16. We got 11 songs worked in pretty good. I didn't yak too much tonight, did I? That was good. All right, guys, have a great week, and I will be back in the chat here in about 15 minutes and say hi to y'all. See you next week.